Good morning. So today I'm going to take a look at CachyOS, which is an Arch-based distribution. And one of the sort of selling features of this is that it's blazingly fast and customizable. So most Linux distributions are customizable, but the blazingly fast refers to some kernel tweaks they've done and some other things with various parts of the operating system to make it supposedly quite a bit faster. It's honestly a little hard for me to tell how much faster it is because I got a new laptop and the laptop is faster than the one I had before, so it's kind of hard to tell whether it's the laptop is faster or it's CachyOS. I can say it's very snappy. It responds nicely. I haven't had no issues. It is running the latest kernel, apparently, 6.14, which I believe just came out last week, I think. Or maybe the week before. And it's a sort of a customized version of that kernel. It is using GNOME 48. The default, I think, with Cachy is KDE. I chose GNOME when I was installing. And by the way, the installer is very nice. It's Calamares based. And they have it's nicely laid out, and they have a really nice selection of window managers and desktop environments. You know, KDE, GNOME, LXDE, Cinnamon, all those sorts of things. A whole bunch of stuff in there, which is very nice to see. It is using GNOME 48, as I said, Mutter, and it's using Wayland. One of the main things that's different from this on this version than some other ones is it uses something called the Limine. It's hard to pronounce. Limine bootloader. This is not by default. This is just a choice. I figured I'd give it a try just to see because I don't really honestly know that much about bootloaders. I know Grub is the main one. I've got into Grub a couple of times when something went wonky in my system, and I'm not like super familiar with it, so I can't speak to it that much. But Limine is an alternative to Grub, and they're saying it's a more modern more modern bootloader. You can see the stuff here: modern, advanced, portable, multi-protocol bootloader, lightweight, elegant, fast, blah blah blah. It works fine. It looks a little weird when you start up. You have to, as far as I can tell, you have to select the OS before you can go. It doesn't auto boot, I don't think. Although I'm sure there's probably something I can change in there to do that. I just haven't had time to mess with it too much. There is a menu when you start. It's sort of a GUI type situation, as you can see here. And in my case, I chose ButterFS as the file system. So you do get snapshots showing up in there, so you can pick your snapshots pretty readily when you boot. And it's been fine. I haven't had any issues. My reviews as such aren't generally very detailed because it's not because I can't be bothered. It's that I don't do a whole lot of things. I don't really benchmark anything particularly. I don't play games, and Cachy is a sort of gaming-oriented system, as they indicate in their web page. The stuff I do is basic YouTube type things. I use OBS, Kdenlive, Audacity, Krita, things like that to create a YouTube content. And that's basically what I do. I do, always email and surf the web and things, but it's not anything super complex. But when I do tend to change distributions a lot. I mean, a lot. And I don't put, when I do test them, I put them on my laptop. So I'm blowing my laptop up every few weeks, installing a new OS and restoring my data. I've gotten to the point where I don't have that much data that I typically work with on the machine. So the actual process of loading a new OS and importing my data is usually less than an hour, and I'm back up to a functional system that works the way I want it to. This is GNOME on here. Obviously, it's not KDE, which was the default. I know my way around GNOME a little better than KDE, so I might try it with cinnamon. I'm not sure. We'll see how that goes. But so far, it's been great. I haven't had any issues. I've been running for a few days. No weird crashes or hangups, or I've been using OBS and Kden Live and all that kind of stuff, and it's been fine. The audio is great. Everything works. So no problems. I would say as an Arch distro, it's pretty nice. It's pretty comfortable. They've put some creature comforts in there. And it's sort of like maybe Endeavor OS. It's got maybe a little bit more stuff than Endeavor OS. They have a nice little welcome screen here, the CachyOS Hello, which takes you through the different things. It gets you started. I would recommend it if you want to try an Arch distribution. It's similar in some ways to Endeavor OS. It's supposedly tweaked a little bit like Garuda. There are a few good Arch distros these days. And I noticed it doesn't have a whole lot of packages in it either. It's got about 1,000, and then I've got some flat packs in there that I've added. So it's pretty streamlined as far as, you know, the amount of stuff it has in it. So in my case, I would say CachyOS has been solid. I would not hesitate to have you go ahead and give it a try if you're interested in an Arch-based product that, you know, is tweaked a little bit towards gaming and speed in general. So that's another video in the can. If you find this informative or interesting, please consider liking and subscribing down below. And remember, be excellent to each other.